Hi guys, Jess Speciale here, and you are on Mum on Purpose, empowering you to live your life on purpose. Today I'm going to bust 5 myths for you guys about why you're probably not losing weight. Generally, people go into weight loss or they make a decision they're going to lose some weight and they can slip up on one of these things that I've discovered are very, very common. In my work, I'm a health coach. I help people to reach their health and wellness goals, and I found that these common misconceptions came up over and over again. So I want to share them with you guys so that you don't make the same kind of mistakes. Misconception and bad habit number 1 is skipping meals. Quite often people think that they want to cut their calories back, so that they can lose their weight, and the way they do this is by skipping meals. Skipping meals is not going to get you skinny. Skipping meals is going to make you hungry. The thing that happens is quite often people skip meals or they don't have time for meals, and then they end up in this vicious cycle. It looks like this. They don't eat breakfast. They go through to about 10, sometimes lunchtime. They'll be living on coffee or caffeine. They'll have a small lunch, they're feeling a little bit sick, and then all of a sudden by mid-afternoon they're feeling a little bit better. They eat a huge dinner and then they start binging or going out of control, eating high sugar foods, eating lots of bread, eating just a huge portion size for dinner. And then this goes over and over again. And the reason why this cycle continues is because you've eaten so much at night and then you usually go to bed. So what's happened is that sat there all night and your body's storing it as energy. You wake up, you're not necessarily feeling hungry, are you? Because you've gone to bed with a full stomach. So you don't really feel like breakfast in the morning. And this is what I hear from my clients. I don't feel like eating breakfast. I just feel a bit sick. It's like, yeah, because you gorged yourself the night before. Sorry, being a bit harsh. But this is generally what happens. So my biggest tip, especially when it comes to weight loss, is to have breakfast. Stop skipping meals. Don't go for too long between meals. Have a really nice healthy breakfast which consists of carbs and protein and all the good stuff. You know what products I recommend? I recommend getting all of your nutrition in one go with them shakes, them Herbalife shakes. Ensuring that you're getting the right fuel in the morning, it's going to help kickstart your day. It's going to rev up your metabolism. You're going to think a lot clearer, and you're not going to have these energy spikes like this. Especially if you're having a great low GI breakfast, what's going to happen is that your energy is going to be fairly maintained. And if you're having nice high protein carbs in between, and you're going to have more sensible portion sizes, and you're not going to gorge yourself at night, and then you can have sustained energy during the day. And tell me, what mum doesn't want more energy? Misconception number 2, if I exercise, I'm going to get skinny. No. Exercise will not make you skinny. Here's what happens when people try to lose weight. They try to lose weight so they join up at the gym. And then they go crazy and they're at the gym and they think that's going to make them skinny and they think that's going to help them to tone up. No. 20% of your results come from exercise. 80% of your results come from your nutrition. If you want to start losing fat, you've got to focus on your nutrition. You need to clean up your eating and you need to focus on what's going in your mouth. That's what's going to make you look toned, because you have less fat and you can see the muscle coming through. Here's the benefits of exercise. Exercise is amazing. Exercise, it's been proven that especially if you exercise in the morning, all of the hormones and all of the things going through your body help you to focus during the day a lot better. They leave you in a better mood. Your memory and your ability to learn increases. So exercise, especially exercise in the morning, is great. Weight training and resistance training helps to build your muscles. Now, your muscles use more energy, so therefore they burn more calories during the day. That's going to help you, be a really great way to maintain your energy. It's going to help to reshape your body, but it will not necessarily help you lose fat. The depletion of your calories or the energy that you're using up while you're exercising, no. Am I saying don't exercise? No way. You should definitely exercise. as you're exercising, you're getting a huge dump of dopamine, a huge dump of serotonin, a huge dump of another hormone that I can't remember the name of. But these three hormones, they help you. It's basically just like a big dump of happiness in your brain. So then you're easier able to deal with challenges and the day, and you become less stressed essentially. The benefits of exercise are crazy. You should exercise. You'll not get skinny exercising, but you should definitely exercise. Number 3, cutting carbs. What? Come on, guys. Cutting carbs is not going to help you live a healthy, active lifestyle long term. You need carbs, especially if you exercise and do resistance training. You need carbs to help build your muscles, right? Cutting carbs isn't going. You need carbs. You eat carbs all the time. Vegetables are carbs. You need carbs. Do you need different carbs? Yeah, okay. It's more appropriate to go, okay, so maybe white bread and maybe white potatoes aren't the best thing for me. So a great way, I think, to switch it is by just, if it's white, don't touch it, except for cauliflower. But if it's white, don't touch it. White potatoes, white bread, white rice, white pasta. Go for whole grain. Okay, so go for whole grain instead. Go for whole grain pasta. Go for brown rice or black rice. Go for sweet potatoes instead. And go for like a rye bread or a buckwheat bread or a whole grain bread. Make a switch. Carbs are fine. You're just indulging in the wrong type of carbs. You need carbs. You need carbs for energy. You need carbs to recover. Your body needs carbs. Just think, avoid white carbs, okay? Number 4 misconception is when I ask people about their liquid intake and their water. I'll say, like, how's your water intake? And they'll be like, it's great. I have a 600 ml bottle a day. Oh, you need water. So generally, as a general type of rule, this is very general, okay? We generally say about 1 litre per 25 kilos that you weigh is what you need. And then if you're exercising, you probably need an extra 600 mils on top of that. That's going to essentially make sure that everything flushes through. Just think about it. If you're not drinking enough water, then nothing's going to flush through. You're going to have low energy. You're not going to feel that great. You're going to be chronically dehydrated. And if you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated, which means that sometimes we do also get hydration from food. So if you're dehydrated, you're probably going to feel more hungry because your body's going to try and get the hydration from food anyway. And also, having water, and a lot of water is way better than soda drinks and sugary drinks, because often we take in a lot of calories with what we drink. So if you can switch to like a soda water and squeeze some lemon in it. We love our mango aloe with a little bit of soda water. If you can make switches like that, then that's so much better. Trying to avoid coffee and having tea instead. Coffee can be very dehydrating. Quite often, a lot of the tea can be very hydrating. You can make that swap there. The number 5 misconception that I get around weight loss is the scales. Oh, those scales lie all the time. You know what doesn't lie? Your hips. Your hips don't lie. That's the truth. So if you are on a journey to improve your health and to improve your weight and to reshape and gain more energy, just the scales are rubbish. They don't show exactly what's going on inside. If you've got some Tanita scales or some body composition scales, that's way better. Do that. But if you've just got the normal scales, you know, with a little needle and stuff, all I'm saying is they're going to lie to you. They're not going to show the difference in your body. Sometimes as you're gaining muscle weighs more than fat. You know, you could even go up on the scales, but your dress size is going down. So it's way better to do measuring tapes. Again, my clients usually find it very hard to measure themselves. So the best thing that I can suggest for you is to get a piece of clothing and to hold it against yourself or to try it on, leave it for 2 weeks, smash out your program and what you're doing, come back in 2 weeks time and then see how it's fitting. That is the best gauge to see what's going on inside your body. It's way better than the scales, because your weight fluctuates all during the day, it fluctuates all during the week. Ladies, your weight is going to fluctuate at that time of the month, depending on what's going on. Just don't trust the scales. I hope you guys got some kind of benefit out of my little rant on the 5 biggest misconceptions around losing weight. If you found it useful, like, you can share it and stuff, that's totally fine. Or you can give this video a like so that I know what you enjoy hearing more of. Hopefully you guys got some kind of tips out of it. Go drink some water right now. Go drink water. You are probably dehydrated. Go. And I'll see you guys next time.